All right, so we're going to do an update this morning onto different regions of the human mind. When it comes to conservatives in their living regions of their living mind on the left side of the brain, like the left hand example, left hand, left side of the brain, left region of the body of a person. So it's conservative over here, but by the time the thoughts reach the opposite lobe, it becomes liberal, leftist, non-living region, meaning dead. But then the climax changes after this inundation point goes here. It goes to the other climax and basically makes a liberal, a living liberal, and then a non-living conservative, which then comes back this way to feed into the problem. It just goes like this. So it actually goes down, down, and then up, and then down. That's how the pattern goes. Actually, you're doing it. And then when you work out police, in some ways, they're gangsters and gangs on the outside of their outside living mind. And then their inside living mind, the police, in the non-living region of the mind. But then they become a police officer in another climax of the body, which then becomes gangsters and gangs all over again. It's just an act, basically, for the most part. And then when it comes down to Muslims, when you get to the Muslim side of things and the duality in Islam, the Medinans have the living left region of the brain on one climax scale. The Medinans' living left side of the brain creates a Meccan movement and Meccan seeds of life, trees of life, and flowers of life, which is the non-living right side of the brain. And that's basically a spiritual entity that comes out here and goes over here to the Meccans on the living left side of the brain in a different climax of the body, which then creates a Medinan movement and seeds of life, trees of life, flowers of life, to create them from the Meccans automatically creates a new Medinan, and then that basically goes and shifts back and forth and back and forth. Confusing, is it not? And then basically there's a paradigm of problems between Zionism and the Jews and the living left brain and then the living left brain of the left side and then the non-living right brain on the inside. Multitudes of problems have